Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to Oklahoma. Today we're doing a little bit of cultivating. I got the 9560R here with the Trelleborg tires and the Kuhn Kraus cultivator. And Spudboy is currently just spreading some lime. What's happened on this field actually is the pH is so low right now. The yield is just really low. I looked up the information on it again just to verify. Because the pH is 5.4, we actually only have a 20% yield bonus, so to speak, on this. So, despite the fact that the nutrients and the pK is at 10 and 5, so it's kind of strange. Anyways, we're going to do a little bit of cultivating, bring that pH up there, hopefully for next time, and we'll have a good yield next time around. So basically, I have not unloaded either Donald or Norm since I started harvesting this field. That's just to give you an idea of how low the actual pH is there. And this isn't even full yet. Just to give you an idea. Oh, also, I should show you this. So we each have trucks on the server now. So like, there's a couple people who don't have trucks yet because they haven't sent me a link for what they want to have. But here's my truck, for example, is the Hydra bed. They have 350 Hydra bed there, and this one is Spudboy's, a very stylish BMW M3. It actually looks really nice on the inside. They did a fantastic job on this mod. And then Donald's is the F250 King Cranch. And Norm's, I don't know where Norm's went off to. I don't think it's in a group yet. But anyways, he has an F150. Which group is that in? It's not in a group, apparently. That's the reason why I can't find the one tractor. Oh, here's Norm's right here. And I don't know where the tractor I want is. Here we are. Put it in group 3. There we go. Anyways, let's get some cultivating done now. Anyways, let me just once again thank all my patrons. You guys are awesome. Just want to say thanks again. Love the support you guys give me, so thanks again. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on here. Spud's way ahead of me now. Let's go ahead and lower this cultivator. This is the Kuhn Kraus. So this is LBJ Modding's Kuhn that he made. I don't know, I'm not sure when he made it, but made it a while ago now. And it actually has a little attachment on the back, so you can actually attach the seed conditioner, the seed bed conditioner, which we do have on the server. And I don't know, if you know what it does, let me know. But as far as I understand, the seed bed conditioner doesn't actually do anything, it's just for looks. But we do have it on the server, so if we ever want to attach it, we can do that. So, if you look at our pH, it's 5.4 here, and if we go back and check what the pH back here is, it's 6.3. So we may have to do this a second time to increase the pH once again, because our pH is so low. That's the way it goes with soil mod. Definitely it throws you a curveball once in a while because you gotta really kind of manage your fields really good. You can go as far as making a spreadsheet, which is kind of, it's intense. I wouldn't go as far as making a spreadsheet. I guess I'm not that organized, but some people have definitely gone that far, and you see the benefit when you do something like that because the yield is phenomenal in comparison. So very good. So one of the nice things about this particular field, this is one of those real rolling hill fields that's really slick. Not every American map has this. A lot of American maps tend to be flat, but it's nice to see rolling hills from time to time. Different maps are a bit different. Like I think the States version 8 and version 6 is pretty flat, whereas like Idaho was flat, but not completely flat. So it was nice to have that combination. So that's one of the nice things about it. Now in real life, I think what you'd probably do is you probably would do a headland first, or a headland after, I guess, depending on the type of field it was, I suppose. But in this case, it's not too bad to have this thing just the way it is right here. What if I can actually go the full distance to the edge here? Well, looks like I can. There we go. Make a little turn here. I don't know if that tree is collidable. Some of the trees actually are, and some of the trees aren't. It's really strange. It throws me off quite a bit. So I'm going to drop this guy down here again, and just do a little bit of a headland here, just to give myself a little bit of space so I don't have to run into those trees every single time. It's just that one little spot. There we go. So if you look at the tires really carefully when I put the gas down, you'll see them slide a little bit, which is kind of funny actually. There we go. Also, we actually picked up a couple new combines on the server. We picked up 2 of these combines. Nope. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. The 2 of the CR990s X, whatever that stands for. CR990s something 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 extra. So we picked up 2 of those, so now we can run pretty much pretty easily on the field without having to worry about things like having to unload quite as often. Because the size of those things is about, they hold 23,000 liters, so you can basically go do the whole field without having to unload. So if you look, Donald right now is at 50%, and he's at 12,000 liters, and you can still continue for another 12,000 liters basically, so just to put it in perspective. Which is pretty amazing actually, so I like it. I have to admit though, this cultivator is pretty nice. It's just a cultivator in the end, and technically I think this is about the same size as the Lemkin. What the heck's the name of it? The in-game Lemkin one. I think it's 50 meters as well. I don't think it's bigger than that. But they both do a nice job, as you can see. This one I think has a few more nice little functions on it, but maybe not functions, but just the way it looks is a bit nicer, I think, than the in-game. The wheels turn there a little bit, which is kind of neat. I did a mod mashup on this actually a while back, now I think about it. I'll put a link to that in the top right-hand corner if I remember to do that. Go ahead and check out that mod mashup. I'll give you the link so you can download the mod yourself if you like. So they're harvesting sorghum, or sunflower, sorry, not sorghum. It's sunflowers on this side and it's sorghum on the other side. So they're currently harvesting that for the time being. And I think what's going to happen is the field right across the way there, field 3, is also finished. So what will happen is we will probably switch over to that field once we're ready to do that. All right, this turn. Here we go, and go from here. There we go. I thought I had the timing right there, but I think I missed it just by a smidge. Oh, look at that. I missed that little tiny bit there. Jeez. This is a cool little setup, though. Often what you would see is, you'd see this, and then you probably would see, like, sometimes you'd see something like a tank after, or other way around sometimes. I believe there actually are some mods out there that have the anhydrous tanks on them. I think American Eagle Modding's got a couple of those, if memory serves at least, so. It's pretty slick. Have I used it much? I remember. I don't think, not in 2015 at least. I used to use it quite a bit in 2013, back on the Modern American Farming map, I believe it was. I used it there, but not here, so. It's funny, because that image in the rearview mirror looks like the Kuhn Krause a little bit, strangely enough. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it definitely looks like it a little bit. That looks pretty neat right there. See the disc flexing there over the contoured land, or contouring over the land. Just pretty nice. So I think what we're going to do in this field is, if I come over here, I think what we're going to do is, yeah, it's still a slight acidity, so we might have to do another round of lime. We'll see though. Because we just don't have the right pH. So, it's one of the downfalls of soil mod. You know, you can always, if you don't manage your fields well enough, you'll definitely not reap the reward, so to speak. Because we just missed that one little thing. It happens. I know I've done it more than once, where I've, you know, not paid attention to numbers and whatnot, and just done something. Actually, I think I did it on the on the American Outback map, I accidentally put slurry down where I had already put NPK, basically avoiding any work I did with the with the NPK, basically. I missed that a tiny bit. It's a little too vigorous on the throttle, apparently. Oh well. So what we'll probably do after this is get this cultivated in, and in terms of soil, we might have to do, like I said, do another layer of lime maybe, and then from there might be PK, and then for after that probably a plant cycle. Depends how, like, you can get really technical with any game. Farm Sim's no exception. It's a cool little picture. Take a screenshot. There we go. You can get pretty technical with Farm Sim if you want to. You know, it's with all the different types of things like spreadsheets and all that. It'll never be as crazy as something like EVE Online. I used to play EVE Online back in the day, and that was crazy technical. People had like whole spreadsheets dedicated towards just the market, let alone like profitability and other things. It was like they used to do some ridiculous things. What they would do is they would import the data from the servers, so they could get like when's the best time to sell, when's the best time to buy, like in real life, basically. And as far as I can remember, actually, they used to do. There was an article, I think, in the Wall Street Journal, maybe. I think it was the Wall Street Journal, about the economy in EVE Online because it was so complex, and so like it basically like functioned as like a real economy, which is amazing. I think it's amazing, at least. I don't know, have you ever seen the game EVE Online? I know some of you have, but I'm not sure about all of you. If you've seen the game EVE Online, leave the comment EVE in the description. Sorry, leave it in the description, in the comment section. There we go. I used to play EVE Online a lot back in the day. Not so much anymore, although I still could easily probably pick it up. The funny thing is I used to have like multiple accounts, and that's what you kind of got to, because it wasn't always like, you know, depending what you did in the game. So for me, I did mining in the game for whatever reason. That was my thing. And I think I had like, in the end, I think I had like 6 different accounts on EVE Online. I'd run them all at the same time, all mining. So I'd have one which was like a Rockerl, which is the big, like, what do you call it, command type ship that would give a bonus to all the mining ships that were there. It was fun. And the funny thing in that game is if you lost, if one of your ships exploded, you would feel it, because you could relate the in-game money to real life money, which is crazy. Anyways, let's stop talking about EVE. I'll keep talking about it. Interesting little fact. The Canadian Prime Minister and the United States President and the Mexican President all met in Ottawa recently. And one of the effects or the outcomes of that is the fact that Canadian beef is going to be allowed back into Mexico, which is good for beef farmers out west, because we have a lot of beef farmers in Western Canada. I think around Alberta, I think it's mostly Alberta. And that's really good, because what was happening was there was mad cow disease, I think back in 2000, and then because of that mad cow disease, they stopped imports from Canada, and it really hurt the the exports from Canada. So, but now with with that being dropped, it's good, because then we'll hopefully Canadian farmers will be able to make some more money off of that. Although I don't know what the beef prices are like right now. I know they were high, and actually that caused a lot of farmers to get out of beef farming because it was high, because it rarely is. There we go. Let's make this turn. Just gonna get this little tiny bit here. Else is gonna bug me. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. I don't know how the prices are gonna, or what the sales are gonna be like because of that. And they may be pretty good now, I don't know. I don't know how many millions of dollars is exported to Mexico. Maybe a lot, I don't know. I'm really not sure about that. There we go. It might be a lot. I don't know. I'm not sure how. Maybe the United States exports a lot out there too. I'm really not sure about that. Maybe it's the same. Who knows? I think what's happened actually is Spud has caught up to the two combines there, so he's just chilling out there for a second. Oh no, there he goes. And I think he was chilling out there for a second, waiting for the combines to finish up. I don't even think they got a full load off that. Norm was actually, I was talking to Norm on TeamSpeak earlier on, he was suggesting perhaps just cultivating this under, and we're like, no, just harvest it first. I know it seems like a waste, but you gotta make some money for your effort, so to speak, so. Nice. Let's take a quick little peek up there. It's funny, I'm used to having the drive control, so I walk out of the tractor and it's still running, but in this case it does not. How much do they have left of this field? Not very much, it looks like. We're both running corn headers. So if you're ever harvesting sunflowers, it's a corn header that you need usually. And the same thing goes for sorghum, it's a corn header. You can chaff sorghum usually, because it falls into the corn category, so. But the yield is pretty low. They haven't even unloaded once yet, I don't think. So if you look at the numbers, 5.4 is the pH, and that is really where you'll lose a significant amount of your yield. Like it's, in the end, I think it's like, I think it's something along the lines of, that's neat. If you just see Spud go over the hill there, it looks like it was kind of like a cartoon or something. Anyways, with a pH of 5.4, you lose like 80% of your yield, so that goes to show you that how important it actually is to have your pH that high, or no, have it that low, or to maintain your pH. There we go, that makes more sense. Anyways, I think we can get back in the tractor now. Oh, there's Spud. I don't think this one has a buddy seat. Nope. It's funny. Someone on the server. This is what happened. Like everyone got out of the tractors and like just was looking at each other and then jumping. I don't know why, but that's what everyone did, which was funny. This combination, this tractor looks really nice. I really like that one. More so than this combination right here. But that fertilizer, yeah, that lime splitter plus that tractor are really slick, in my mind at least. Anyways, let's get back. Do you see the tires there? They're like spinning first, and then they started going. It's kind of funny. Anyways, folks, what I'll do is I'll end the episode there. I need to finish up this field anyways, so it'll be a little more cultivating, and then we might do it again after. We'll see what happens, depending on what the pH is like. It's still a little bit low, yeah. We might have to do it again. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me today. I hope you enjoy this episode of Oklahoma. I know I always do. And if you did enjoy the episode, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Oklahoma. So Oklahoma comes at you every Monday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you then, I guess. My name's Iain Robson. Catch you guys later once again.